There's no running away. So we'll do the sports talk. We'll give you all the analysis and we'll give you the info as it relates to sports every.
Get your seatbelt strapped on as well as your sporty helmet on because it promises to be a jolly good ride. And on the show this evening, we will be taking you to the camp of the Super Eagles as Coach Finidi is right here ready to talk to us. And also we will be letting you know what's been going down in the All-African Games as we hear that Toby Musa has qualified for the 110 meters hurdle, ready to win gold for the team, as well as the games that will be going down right there in the track and field. Gold medals as well as silver medals has been accounted for Team Nigeria. And also we will be taking you to the camp over Togo as we hear that it is a trouble in paradise for the Togolese national team. Also, we will be taking you to the NWFL, that is the Nigerian Women Football League games currently ongoing. Yes, especially that one that is going down as I speak to you in the game between the Rocktails, the Angels of Abuja, and their opponents. And of course, in the foreign scene, we will be letting you know what's the update concerning Dani Alves, as well as the Three Lions, as well as the Seleção of Portugal. Why will Lionel Messi not be part of the Argentine teams? Will be playing in the friendlies, as well as in tennis. We hear that Carolina Wozniacki, she is talking and complaining about Simona Halep. What is she complaining about? Stay tuned to find out. And all these and many more learning on the show. Stay tuned. When I return from the short break, Mr. J and I will make sure that it is game on. News from the local scene. Alright, straight away we take you to the local scene, and the local scene we must begin as we hear that Toby Musai clocking a best time for qualification as qualified for the 110 meters hurdle. Recall that she is the current indoors Commonwealth champion as well as the world champion following dominance in the game that went down far away in Budapest, Hungary. Sometimes last year, she continued her dominance, clocking at the best time of 10.13 seconds to emerge top in the heat of in the semi-finals. Mr. J, Toby Musa, no-brainer. She has qualified for the final. Do you see her clinching gold like we believe she should?
There's no need asking this question, but because for to be able to get to that feat, it's just one more hurdle to cross, and because he's crossed a lot, so definitely we believe, and he himself should also have the belief to cross the last hurdle.
All right, talking about crossing the last hurdle, I can tell you authoritatively that the Minister for Sport Development, no other person but Senator John Onwa-Eno, has charged the Falconets to go all out against the young Black Stars of the Black Queens, rather, of Ghana in the finals that will be coming down later tomorrow. We hear that the team are currently in camp training for the finals, and the coach Christopher Danjuma, is not leaving any stone unturned, Mr. J. The team, they are the defending champions, winning gold in the last edition, and now they are going for the gold. And the Ghanaians are saying, look, it's not going to be business as usual.
Definitely it's not going to be business as usual, because we've seen it in the main edition in the Afcon, when we think that yes, because we've been able to get to that place, it will be all easy, but then you don't joke with host nation in this kind of thing. You understand? They have the crowd behind them, which is definitely going to play a very big part in this whole thing. So the only advice to our girls is they should be calm, maintain their game plan, and manage the game very well. Then they will come out top. But if they shouldn't shiver, because they've been playing against other nations in there, so everything is on a level playing ground. But now the host nation always have that advantage. So they should just play with a very cool, play according to their game plan.
And looking at the response to which Coach Christopher Danjuma had to convey to the minister, he showed his gratitude for his support, assuring that the team would spare no effort in making Nigerians proud. He went further to say, and I quote, "We appreciate the minister for supporting the team and they promise to go the extra mile to achieve success." The team captain Oluchi Ohegbeluam also re-echoed the same sentiment, affirming the squad's commitment to sustaining a maximum effort in pursuit of the gold medal. So we can see both the coach and the players, they are optimistic.
Yeah, because if you look at the whole thing, this is one of the areas that where our strength lies as a Nigerian side. We are very good in football, you understand, both male and female, and most especially the age grade group like this. So talking tough, it shouldn't just stop at talking tough, because talking tough will not do the whole thing. They should just go with a very good game plan, just like I said earlier. Then they will be able to surmount the last battle.
All right, they should not just talk, but rather allow the talk to also be done on the field of play regarding what they are set to do. Mr. J, if you are ready, come on and let's fly to the camp of the Super Eagles as we hear that more players have arrived at the camp, at the likes of Kelechi Iheanacho, the likes of Stanley Uwabali, your own man.
My man.
Not forgetting Demola Lukman and others. Wilfred Ndidi is also in camp and all set for the team to do us proud. Talking about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. That game will be coming down on Friday. But first, let's stop by and hear what Coach Finidi George has to say.
It's been good. Yeah, we're still waiting for some players. But the players that are here now done a good job, good training. It's not that intense because some of them are coming, just traveling back or getting here. So, but it's been a good feeling. The team spirit is good, so I'm happy about it.
So, what's it feel like having the saddle with responsibility of handling this team right now for these two games? These are crucial games, Ghana and Mali.
Yeah, definitely. As a coach, there's responsibility, but that's what we do. You have to be calm and do your job. Make sure you do it properly. We know a lot of Nigerians are watching, so we want to make them proud. Afcon is gone, so these are two games that are very, very crucial to Nigeria. So we'll take it seriously and make sure we get the best out of these games.
All right.
All right, saying that they are going to do the best they can and take all maximum points ahead of the game between Nigeria and Ghana. Coach Finidi George is tough, is ready, and of course he knows what's on the plate for himself as well as the team.
Well, since the Cup of Nations, I've not really been so excited about
your spirit is
my
down.
spirit, exactly.
Come on,
but then when they're saying it's very crucial because of the bragging right, because
of course,
exactly
it's there.
Just the bragging right, and then maybe the ranking in FIFA terms. If not, for me, if I am the man, so many things. He's not the coach yet. He's just an interim guy there. He just have to prove it. To him, it's very, very crucial because the outcome of this game might decide. Even though nothing is stated, but it might decide its future. We are Nigerians. If it does well, we say, okay, why not keep this man who's been able to get 2/2? You understand? And for the fact that it's our own, we will definitely twist towards him. But if he gets a woeful result from it, it will be a no-no for him. So to him, is very, very crucial. But to me, it's not a very crucial thing, except the bragging right.
Coach Finidi George has been with this group of players. Recall that he was the assistant to the previous coach, Coach Jose Pesero. He was assisting him, and he knows these players. These are the best, I dare say, best set of foreign-based players that we can parade in the last 10 years. And he knows these guys in and out. do you think that is going to do anything different from what Coach Osapacero has done, or you are hoping to see a new Super Eagles under Coach Finidi, George?
See, two questions. I expect him to do something different from what his predecessor has done, in the sense that we need to play fantastic football. The only area I want him to maintain is the result aspect. He should get the result. When you add good performance and then getting the best of result, that is getting the most important statistics in the game, which are the goals, then that's all we are clamoring for. We want to see our Super Eagle playing like Super Eagle. He's not been confirmed as a permanent coach yet.
Of course,
If he is a permanent coach,
okay,
I will expect him to try other players. But for the crop of players we have now are the best, parading their trade in Europe. All I expect him to do is to let them play for Super Eagle the way they play for their various club sides.
All right, more like he's expecting these players to bring their A game, just like they have been doing in their various club. Recall that the likes of Victor Osimhen will not be part of this one. Not forgetting Victor Boniface ruled out injured. Tyron Eboyi, a player rather that have been missing for the Super Eagles, have been recalled, but no thanks to injury, he will not be part of this team. As well as a Luton Town defender, Gabriel Osho, was also ruled out injured for this one. Same as Ola Aina. These players are recovering from various degrees.
Who will be
of
the defenders
injury.
executing this for us?
Mr. J, we have the likes of Calvin Bassey, we have the likes of Samuel OSENI, not forgetting Kenneth Omeruo. These
Kenneth
guys
Omeruo
are
is still
there.
there.
Of course, they are there. But Satrus Ekong will not be there, as well as Zayde Zanussi.
No, forget about whoever comes. Is it not Ghana? It's Ghana now. We are far apart in both CAF and FIFA ranking.
Oh, wow.
And in performance, we are definitely above them, far above them, irrespective of the squad we parade on the day.
Very true. Very true. All right, so let's move over now to the camp of the Tigress. Talking about the national team of basketball female category, as we hear that it's going to be tough for this team going by the draw that went down a couple of hours ago, right there at the Patrick Bowman House of Basketball in Mies, Switzerland. I wanted to say Spot Bishop.
No problem.
Mr. J, no, there's a problem. You are Mr. J. Mr. J, following the draw, we have been under 12 draw. We are going to be playing the likes of Australia, Canada, and host nation France. What is our chances of progressing from this group stage in the Olympics? Recall that we have qualified for the Olympics, but we are going to be facing these three powerhouses.
I won't lie
basketball.
to you. Yeah, I won't lie to you. It's a very tough group we found ourselves in. But then if you want to beat the best, you have to beat the best. So it's a good thing if we are able to grind our way through out and qualify from that group stage. It will be uhuru for us.
So, in your own, from your crystal balls, do you see the Tigress progressing from this group?
It's a tight call, but that's why I say if we are able to come out of this.
Are we going to progress or not, Mr. J?
Yeah. I'm very optimistic. We will progress from this group.
Definitely, we are the second best team right here the best team in basketball
in
for
Africa.
the female category. We are ranked rather number one, while we are ranked number 2 in the men's category. So when it comes to basketball, we are also
not a pushover in
a
Africa.
powerhouse. Just so you know, we are currently streaming live on YouTube. Follow us on our YouTube handle, VOP 96.1 Abuja. VOP 96.1 Abuja. Do well to like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can enjoy fantastic sport programs as well as the previous editions that we have done. You can also go there, follow up, watch, and of course drop a comment or two. You can also watch other exciting programs right here on Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja. Also, on our talking point this evening, do well to reach us on a WhatsApp handle as well as phone call. You can do us a WhatsApp call, WhatsApp a text message, as well as WhatsApp voice note, and they will give attention to your voice. What is the talking point? Simple. What do you expect from Coach Finidi George against the Black Stars of Ghana? Yes. What are your thoughts? What do you think he will do differently from what the likes of Coach Osepesaro has done? And what are you expecting from the players? Let us know on the number 070 961 961. Come on, let us know your thoughts on the Super Eagles. It's all about the friendlies against Ghana and the Eagles of Mali. And back to basketball, Group A in the Olympics games. Group A for the female category will see the likes of Serbia, Spain, China, and Puerto Rico all battle it out in that group. And Group C has the likes of Germany, Japan, Belgium, and powerhouse. What number one? United States of America. I can hear Mr. J say, oh, thank God. US is not part of our group. All right, let's continue to talk more sports from the local scene, but this time let's delve into the camp of Gabon as one player is under the knife, and not under the knife, he is in hot soup. Under the knife means he's in for surgery, but no, he's not in for surgery. He is in hot soup. Talking about the vice captain of the Gabonese national team, Guelo Kanga. Mr. J.
He has to enjoy it while it lasts.
No.
That is all I have to say.
I refuse to enjoy.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
I need to respect the man beside me. Mr. J. This man was banished from the team's camp as well as the hotel. Guess what he did? We hear that this man talking about Guelo Kanga, the vice captain of Gabon national team, that he lodged his family members in the same hotel as his fellow teammates right there in Amiens, France. The team's coach, Thierry Monyoma, decided to exclude him from the squad despite his plea.
Wait, is it the room that the team gave him that he put his family, or he paid for their own lodge?
He paid in the same hotel with his family members.
Is
it is against the rule. Now you and your fellow teammates are coming for a crucial game.
Yeah. And
you have to invite your family members to come to the same hotel where your teammate is.
Maybe that is the only hotel he's familiar with, or that is where he can afford. Since for me, as long as he did not exclude himself from any team preparation and training and all, his family is just there. It's not as if they caught him discussing or he's going off track.
According to the nation's rules and ethics, when it comes to football players going to prosecute games, your family are meant to be at home. Keep them at home. They can come to the stadium and see the game, but lodging them in the same hotel. Come on, Mr. J. This is distraction at its highest peak. This is distraction. You don't do that. And he had to go in for it. The club. Did I say the club? The coach had to exclude him from the team. Haven't pleaded, haven't called all the people he could call, but the coach said no. You have broken the rule. You have to go in for it.
Yeah. The thing is, there's always a law like that. If they have to exclude, if they have to bring families, they will tell the players you can come in with your family. That is a different thing. And in that case, they bring their families to the same hotel, to wherever they are. They will be at the, but most especially if it's a tournament. This one is not a tournament. He just wants his family to have a feel of what he does, and he brought them. It's not in their nation or in their hometown. He flew them. At least let them enjoy me while it lasts, and then That is what I
wish
say.
the captain can share your sentiment. I wish the
coach.
the FA rather, the coach, thank you, will share your sentiment, as well as the Gabon FA, that's the GFA, will also share your sentiment. But come on, he was sent home, out of the team rather, as a scope of a disciplinary sanction.
Yep.
And it had to be said as a precedent for him as well as his other teammates.
Yeah,
Look,
for
you
disciplinary,
don't do this.
for disciplinary reason, I think I'm okay with the decision. But the young man, he just he doesn't know if he will continue with them after this. Maybe he look at this as the last opportunity for me to bring my family, let them see what I do, or you understand, let them have the feel of what I feel off the pitch, before the pitch, the euphoria within and around the game, you understand. And maybe having finished, maybe when he plays, when he gets off the pitch after the game, he also want to at least share some fun, but he could not wait, or he could not wait to do it the way others are doing. And
All right.
he broke the rule of the team. That is a rule. He broke it. So disciplinary action should be taken. You understand? He just want them to enjoy it, because he doesn't know if you still be there tomorrow, you understand, or if this opportunity will come closer for him to bring his family to see what he does.
And he had to go in for it, paying at the highest price, being a sense backing out of the team. But come on,
It's embarrassing.
definitely
It's
it is embarrassing. And one thing that is not embarrassing is that nations are taking their games right there to Morocco, as more than half of the games that will be going down in these weeks international friendly will be going down far away in Morocco. Mr. J, about 35 matches are currently on the card, where nearly half of those matches will be holding in Morocco. The country has become the ultimate destination for football in the continent. 12 out of the matches will be held in 5 Moroccan cities. Some of the matches are high profile and include the game which include Nigeria versus Ghana, Morocco versus Angola, Uganda versus Ghana, and Nigeria versus Mali. Other games include the likes of Cote d'Ivoire taking their games right there to go play in Morocco. It simply means two things: more money for Morocco, more fame for Morocco.
I think, I don't know how they did it, but whether this is done by Morocco in preparation to see how they will be able to welcome the crowd ahead of the 2025, or what is it, 2025 or 26?
2025 Nations Cup next year.
Yeah, it should be 2025, even though it can be played in 2026 or thereabout, but it's tag 2025 African Cup of Nations. It could be a kind of, maybe they call for this as a form of mock, for them to see how they are able to welcome
other African nations,
other African
right
nations,
there to Morocco.
Exactly. But then, just like you said, for me, it's very, very fantastic, because if you look at what is coming into the nation, more business for them, a lot more money for them, and that the venue, 6 of these games, because Nigeria is playing
more than half.
Yeah,
That
Nigeria
is
is playing both friendlies there. Ghana is playing both friendlies there. So, and some other countries that are playing there. It's a very nice thing for Morocco, but it means more spending for the teams or the nations that are going there, because we are Nigeria. See Ghana here, and we are organizing we are not organizing. We are playing a friendly
Ghana,
with
or rather
Ghana.
play it right here in Nigeria,
which will mean less expenditure for us, but we don't know. Maybe the only advantage in this whole thing is that if we are able to qualify for the forthcoming Nations Cup, it might not be a strange ground for us again. It will be a kind of, a fairly familiar ground. Yeah, that's one of the advantages that we may stand to reap.
All right, to keep your calls coming as well as your messages coming on at 070-0010-961-961. 070-0010-961-961. We'd love to hear from you. Tell us what you think about the game that will be going down later on Friday between Nigeria and Ghana. What you expect Coach Finidi George to do, and of course, what you expect from the players. All this we want to hear. After which we return from this commercial break, we will be taking your calls as well as your message. Don't touch the dial. We will be right back.
VOP 96.1 FM.
We bring you all the big stories and what's behind them. Politics, business, sports, news, all on VOP 96.1 FM. Now you have a voice.
Today's sun is so hot though.
So what are you waiting for? Get the authentic taste of creamy cold berry ice cream. To order online from Gariki, call 090-8831-5907. Guarimpa 090-8831-5909. And Lugbe 090-8845-3416.
Enjoy authentic cold berry ice cream.
Are you traveling to Lagos and desire a perfect getaway?
Look no further than the luxurious accommodations at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, number 42 Murtala Mohammed International Road, Lagos.
Relax and unwind in our beautiful appointed rooms, featuring all the amenities you need for a comfortable stay.
Now, whether you are traveling for business or pleasure, our attentive staff is here to ensure that your every need is met. We also offer complimentary pickup and drop from the Lagos airport.
Why not take advantage of our state-of-the-art fitness center, outdoor pool, and enjoy a delicious meal at our on-site restaurant?
With stunning views, world-class service, and a prime location, Airport Golden Tulip Hotel is the perfect choice for your next vacation or business trip.
So why wait? Book your stay today and experience the ultimate in comfort and luxury at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel.
For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-8003-333 or 0815-7003-333. You can visit our website at airportgoldentuliphotel.com.
Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, where luxury meets comfort.
Believe me. Every play, every score, and every victory is a story waiting to be told. Sports Bid. Weekdays at 8:30 a.m. Now you have a voice.
I'm coming in hot. Now you can enjoy the original taste of premium American Romeo's Pizza. Juicy, just the way you like it. To order online from Guarimpa, call 090-8831-5908. Gariki 090-8831-5906. And Lupe 090-9238-9861. Romeo's Pizza, the pizza champions.
Coming in hot, just like the fajita.
It's our legacy.
Nigeria must be cool. The labor of our heroes past must never be in vain.
It's your mandate.
Our allegiance is to the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and not to any political party or any political actor.
News from all around the world. Voice of the People, 96.1 FM.
VOP Nuggets. No matter your situation in life, people will always talk about you and they will always talk. You can't ever stop people from talking about you. What you can do is to stop giving them what to even talk about in the first place.
VOP Nuggets.
It's thrilling, controversial, heated, thought-provoking. Catch Rufai OSENI.
Came here to misrepresent the facts today as regards subsidy removal.
Kesire Aqua.
Report was that $9 billion is lost yearly to illegal mining.
And Simeon Sunday.
If you know something of this nature is happening within your community, why didn't you raise an alarm?
On the Front Page Review, weekdays at 7:15 a.m. Now you have a voice.
muryar masu sauraro mita 96.1 zangon FM Abuja.
Yanzu kuna da murya.
Tune in for all the action. Rep your team and be loyal to the game. Sports Lounge, weekdays 4 to 5 p.m. Now, you have a voice.
All right, welcome back to the second half of the biggest sports show in the land. Yes, I dare say that. Sport Lounge that comes your ways every Mondays to Fridays at exactly 4 p.m. Uncle Fine Boy, Mr. J, and of course, the sport crew take you around the world of sport. With no visa, taking you to all the sports stadia as well as the camping ground, dressing room, and also to where big stories that will tickle your fancy. Definitely also can keep you informed with all of the hottest, trendiest sports and gist. I'm still not alone in the studio this evening. I've got my man, Mr. J, and together we have been giving you top stories from the local scene. And this time we will be going to the foreign scene to let you know what's going down. But just so you know, we are currently streaming live on YouTube. Follow us on our YouTube page, VOP 96.1 FM Abuja, VOP 96.1 Abuja, to join our sporty family. And also we are streaming live from Radio Garden. Yes, if you are not in Abuja at the moment, anywhere you are, quickly tune into the Radio Garden app. You can download it from your Google Play Store as well as your iOS handle. And when you get there, just look for one radio station, and that is Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja, and voila, you will be connected to us. I recall that we told you of the top stories that we will be taking from the fans' perspective, where we get you involved on the show. And what are we discussing? We want to know what's your take on Coach Finidi, Georgia Super Eagles, as what you expect from him, as well as the players. Then if you can touch in on all the stories that you really want to let us know, come on, we will give you that opportunity. Mr. J, I think we have a message from Emmanuel all the way from Usetsu, and this is what he says. Good evening, Uncle Fine Boy and Mr. J. Without Osibe, Taiwo Awoni, Trust Ekong, and all the key players are missing out because of injury, I pray we don't judge Finidi if he fails to beat Ghana and Mali. The team is ravaged with injuries, so I won't judge Finidi based on the result of these two games. Nevertheless, I do not support Finidi getting the head coach job. NFF should appoint a coach who has proven himself internationally. As for our question, I expect nothing from him. Wow, Emmanuel all the way from Usu.
Very in-depth in his message, because he said with the injury ravaged Super Eagle, we shouldn't use these friendly matches to judge Coach Finidi George. But then he has a whole lot of, if 20 out of 500 people are injured, you still have the rest to look into. If this little window he has is being able to use it and discover another fantastic striker for Nigeria, do you think we'll forget him? If he used it to discover, pick from the our home as in, I will call it local league. Pick
a domestic league.
Okay,
please.
Pick a player from the
league.
domestic league and groom him. That's what makes you a good coach. Even if NF said this guy is not
he's not qualified
or is not
to be
established,
in the Super Eagles,
we will speak for him based on what he's been able to do. with the little opportunity he has.
All right, talking about his little opportunity, definitely we will continue to throw support for Coach Finidi, George, as well as the Super Eagles. Just so you know, games are currently ongoing in the Nigerian Women Football League. Quickly, let me rule down the fixtures. Nigeria Test at the Iransi Stadium right here in Abuja, currently taking on Dallas. Ladies Conference Queens are in battle with Adamawa Queens, while Royal Queens travel all the way to Abia to go take on Abia Angels at the Aimba National Stadium right there in Aba. Atlant Queens are currently in battle with Nasarawa Amazon. And all the games sees Remo Stars ladies against Delta Queens. Ekiti Queens are currently trading tackle with Bayelsa Queen, while it's all about Sunshine Queens and FC Robo Queens. Edo Queens at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium are in battle with Rivers Angels. It's all about the Queens, and the Queens, and the Angels.
And the Angels, Queens
Mr.
and
J,
Angels.
Let's move over to the foreign scene. Let's take you to the foreign scene. All right, and in the foreign scene, one man has been in the shadow of controversies, and is not a person but ex-Barcelona and Brazilian defender Dani Alves. Mr. J, we hear that he will be released from jail conditionally following his bail approval of 1 million euros. We also hear that he had been in a pre-trial detention since January 2023 following his being pleaded guilty of raping a woman in a Barcelona nightclub as far back as in December 2022. He will be a free man conditionally.
Yeah. I think it's a good.
At least he
I
can
think
go back to his family.
Exactly. This is what would I even call it? Justice with mercy.
They have tampered justice with mercy.
We condemn raping totally. In totality, we condemn raping. But then look at the condition. It's just for him to meet with the condition. And what is 1 million naira for the kind of player or the personality we are talking about here? 1 million. I say naira. 1 million
euros. That is the release bail.
Yeah, it's a small thing for him. If every other conditions are met, I think better for him after 1 year not being with your family. So I think, and I hope, I sincerely hope, these punishments and these penalties that is coming out, that is being meted to players, should be an eye opener. Should suffer as a
deterrent.
As a deterrent to those
that
exactly that things that might want to do or they
and get away with it.
There's no hiding place. No hiding place.
Don't
just do
it. Catch up with
exactly.
them.
Don't just do it.
Don't just do it. But then these are the bail conditions for a certain Dani Alves to be released on bail. The condition for his release includes turning over both his Brazilian and Spanish passport, so he cannot leave Spain. He must also appear before the court on a weekly basis. And in addition to that, he must also have a restraining order that will prevent him from approaching the victim. So, if he can perfect all this bail condition, submitting his passport, turning out to the court weekly and say, this is me, I've not run away. Every week I'm still here. And finally, he must not have any contact with the victim.
Why should he even have any contact? Is it that he want to go to the and apologize to the to someone who put him? I don't know. No. He has no reason going back to this person. If he has anything to do, he has his lawyer. He should speak through his lawyer to the victim.
All right, taking more messages as well as your call. Let's quickly take this one up from Franklin, all the way from Area 1. My namesake and a consistent listener to the show. We appreciate you, Mr. Franklin. And he says, good evening, Uncle Fineboy and Mr. J. Talking about Finidi George given 2 games to prove himself, all I see is NFF setting him up for failure. With a crop of players out injured, I don't see him doing anything different from what his former principal, Osapasero, has done. Not taking anything away from him, he says he has done. Not taking anything he has done before, but he's rather coming in at the wrong time and will have to take up the huge tax under pressure. And he says, nice show, guys. We are happy, Mr. Franklin, and every other listeners of the show that you love what we are doing. And come on, it's because of you every day, twice a daily, and just like at Sport Bishop will say, twice on Sunday, even though we do not do the show on Sunday. Every day we come to work and we talk sport just for you. We are happy that you love what we're doing. We're happy that you're giving us feedback through your messages as well as your calls, and as well as you doing the work of an evangelist, spreading the word. Don't you think so, Mr. J? Aren't you happy?
Yeah, we are here because of you guys. So telling us that you enjoy what we are doing gives us more joy as well. So don't stop. Keep your messages coming. Keep your calls coming in through. You can watch us live
on YouTube. Definitely.
VOP 96.1 Abuja. Radio Garden, we are there. VOP 96.1.
Everywhere. We are all up in your face. All up in your ears.
The voice of the people.ng. Anywhere you can see us and you can listen to us live, and just keep your responses to us.
All right, Mr. J, let's quickly move over now to the Spanish La Liga as we hear that one man has been dealt a huge